Oh, nice. We're like right back at our drill. Nice. Excellent. So I should have all my pieces and parts. Excellent. Okay. Let's see. Doo says, cool. He says, my experience with space engineers online was very limited. Most seem to be creative type servers where people just build crazy stuff for the sake of building. Yeah, like we're going to do some PvE type stuff, but we're also going to do like a battle that's going to be online. So we want to save any kind of like confrontation PvP for when we're actually, people can enjoy it. Okay, so I've got my drill bit now. Let me go ahead and bust this out here. Chang chang.
Man, I created some more of those wind turbines and actually spaced them out properly and put them up high.
It works.
Crazy how much of a difference that makes.
Yeah, it really does. Alright, character tools. I'm going to go over to our mine. We're going to give it a little peep. Now that we have a drill. Again, super inefficient, but it is what it is. So let me go ahead and move this drill again. Dude, 43,000 kilograms. 1, 7, and 8. Look at the little trench I just made, though. Yeah, even doing this the first time, I'm already thinking about ways I can improve this. And that's what I like about this game. It's the iterative process. Look how wobbly that drill head is. It's not good. I gotta make sure I clear the dirt before we back her up. Yeah, if you haven't played Space Engineers in a while, I'd definitely fire it up, especially if you're thinking about joining us later. Because, man, like Drew and I played a long time ago, and man, this game's changed. In a good way. I think we probably played around the same time. Okay, engine.
Sounds like it from some of the stuff we've talked about.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let me turn on my beacons. See body location. Alright, we're gonna go back to the old Cobalt mine and see what we can find. I think it's over here. Yeah, Co and nickel. Yep. There's the main base. Alright, so we have 2 hours of charge. We're at 24,000. I think I can do like 2 or 3 payloads by hand, and then I have to come back. Grouch, what's up? You coming in or what, you skank?
Grouch out of this game?
Yeah, he's joined us. Remember, we were all riding on the rover? With the crazy seats?
Yeah. I thought that was Dominion.
I was into
Right, that was Grouch.
It was everybody.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
We had a full crew that night.
That's right.
Beautiful.
I still got these passenger seats if you want to come.
Down. You know I am. Oof, yeah, I have 2 thrusters in the front. And I gotta tell you, that's not enough to stop 25,000 kilograms. Oof. Man, if I had to stop suddenly, forget it. I'd have to, like, flip and hit the mains. And what do we have, 6 engines going for the front? Ah, yeah. Well, just after seeing your mining vessel, the one that got ripped.
Yeah.
Oh, the sun's going
I've got
up.
a new one now. It's just as good.
Alright, so I know this isn't the most efficient way, but this is how we're getting Cobalt right now. And from the sounds of it, and actually, Drew, so if you can confirm this or not, that could kill the engines. The processing of Cobalt is slow, isn't it? Well, I'm using a basic.
Yeah, it's pretty slow.
Okay.
Compared to like iron and even nickel. I mean, it kind of they get slower and slower as you go up in rarity. Uranium probably being the slowest. Either uranium or gold. I'm not sure which one. Super slow.
Makes sense. I'm already half on my weight. That's so ridiculous. Yeah, this game definitely wants you to become efficient. It was stuff by hand. Ain't it? Alright, that's enough. We're going to go up and drop that off in the ship. I just got to make sure I don't overload it. And I don't know what the max weight is. Oof. We have small thrusters. That's all we could afford. And that's expensive for us. Alright, let me throw it in there. What's up, Bio? It says, I didn't get my notification. What? It stinks. Look at this. Bio, your thoughts. Look at this. Just looks like... You know what I didn't put on here, Drusif? I didn't put a parachute on for emergencies. I better do that.
Yeah. Good thing you mentioned that, because while I was not paying attention, my ship didn't have enough power to break the atmosphere and was drifting back and was about 100 meters above my base before I clicked on the hydrogen.
Oh.
Yeah, that could have been ugly.
Oh. Yeah, there's nothing worse than riding a ship that you know is dead in the water and you're like, this is really expensive, and you know it's going down. Yeah, well, yeah. Cobalt, I love you. I mean, BioLazer, the server's wide open. You're more than welcome to come online. You know what server it is. I'm trying not to leave too many like little rocks on the ground so I don't waste anything, because loot.
Yeah, especially for those high-end resources.
Yeah, you know it.
Just see me fucking flying after uranium up in space when it flies away.
Yep.
Like a little crack fiend trying to get my rock.
I need it.
Yeah.
Dude, I've messed up this cave.
For 15 minutes.
Oh. My dampener went crazy. It was like throwing me against the ground.
Yeah, there's some weird glitches and stuff like that that can happen. I've had this recurring one with one of my ships, which I don't think will happen anymore since I just scrapped it to make the asteroid base, but it would just get magnetized to a random spot on the ground, and I couldn't fly away.
That's annoying.
Nothing seemed to solve it except time.
That's weird. Let me see how heavy this thing is. No, take her back. I love it. Okay, we're sitting at, oof, we're getting close to our max. We probably have another payload and that's it. Just because I don't know how much this thing can carry. These small atmosphere thrusters are cute, but they don't carry a lot of weight.
No. I find the smalls are better than the bigs, though.
Really?
Yeah, the big ones chew through power. They give you more thrust, but I find it's actually more efficient to use the small ones depending on how much battery power you got. It is just using them wrong, but when I had them set up on my new mining ship originally, I was using the big engines, and I kept maxing out my power capacity. Which is no fun, because then you just drop like a brick.
Yeah, and you're like, how expensive is this fall going to be?
Yeah, exactly. That's the worst. After you have one of those, you hear like an explosion, you go back, you start checking out all your different components and seeing, and it's always the most valuable components that it ends up losing, like motors and shit like that.
Yeah, or that's where you landed.
Yeah.
You landed on your big atmospheric thrusters. Like, cool, man. You couldn't have landed on the more cheap shit, like the light armor.
Yeah. One of the 18 batteries I got duct taped to the side of this thing.
Yeah, but when you look at it, like mine is just a desperate attempt to go flying. Like anything I land on is gonna be expensive. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, these things are just skeletons with shit welded onto them to make them fly.
That's true. Oh my goodness, that dampening thing it almost killed me again. Get out of here. Thrusters. Back to base. 32,000, yep, I'm about at the max here. Cobalt, I love you. And our other skanky, weird rover is working, although technically it could be more efficient because if we had a longer boom on it, it would take longer. Chrissy says, did you guys ever get that gold and silver from that spot? It was probably from our local server. We eventually made one that's all the time up.
Oh, yes.
But we try to take it roughly to that spot where we were as far as advancements. Although, to be fair, I think I'm probably a bit further. I'm a lot smarter than I was.
Yeah. A lot less trial and error on this round.
Yeah. I mean, there's been some mistakes.
Still plenty. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't get me. There have been setbacks.
Yes.
I've had my own shuttle discovery moments for sure.
Yeah, when you're like, I'm gonna make a base that's a ship, and I was like, oof, that's an expensive boo-boo.
Yeah. I'm still doing it. It's still in progress. You can come see it at the base if you want.
Yeah, I want to check it out.
But it's like a side project I work on a little bit here and there. I don't want to put too much time into it until I really understand like how all these different pieces work together in space.
That's fair.
Because I don't want to have to try and renovate the whole thing once it's up there.
Oh, you know what I didn't put on the ship? Lights. That's another big whoops.
Oh, for the mining?
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's slowly becoming nighttime. I'm gonna try to dock this thing. I should probably make a better platform so it's not so high risk. Because if this thing rolls on my platform, that's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. And I have to be careful. These thrusters actually cause damage to the structure. And I have not built any of these. These are all the scaffold pieces. Very risky, but very cheap. Right up my alley. Oh yeah, slowly.
I'm trying to figure out where exactly you hit 0 Gs.
Yeah,
I think
what
it's around 42,000 meters.
you want to drop a GPS on it?
Yep.
That way we'll know for sure. Ooh, we docked.
Well,
Okay.
it's gonna be hard because once you pass right through it, you stop. Once you hit 0 G, you don't have altitude anymore.
Mm.
I'm just gonna keep an eye on it till it disappears.
Can't you GPS it though? Yeah, but that's more like chords, and that's not very helpful either.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
Unless
recharging.
I'm like right below it.
True. Okay, our docking is on. Everything else is good. I can hear it transferring it, so it sounds like it's being refined. Our next big step is going to be to add a big boy refinery, which is stupid expensive, and see if we can't get our conveyor system a little bit more robust and maybe clean up some of these connectors and the base in general, because it's not the most efficient thing I've ever built. It's downright ugly. Let me get this all good, and we'll go pick up our drill. Bio says I'm gonna play it on my girl's laptop since she's working on the main PC. Do it.
42,000 meters.
Okay.
Just hit it.
Nice. Now we know. That's awesome. Let's go check on the pod real quick. Turn our lights on. Make sure my dampeners are on so I don't kill myself against a tree. That's real. This thing's, I left the engine running. You know what? Can't you can remote into these, can't you? I should make like a remote control thing and like, oh, a camera. Oh, I just hit myself. Okay, retract. Hey, put a light on this thing too. Oh, nice. Scratch says, pull me a bit. Hey, guy.
My man.
Hello.
We're barely surviving on the surface.
I don't know what I clicked. I'm landing.
Oh, Bio just said, what the hell is that? It's my drilling machine. Hey, look, it's very unsafe.
I landed.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'm upside down. How did that happen?
You can always respawn. Drill up your survival pod and just give yourself another respawn. And backspace through. Probably can break off, back it up. Oh, that a boy. Drill it. More tears. We're gonna have to take her back soon because she's getting pretty heavy. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to make it up the hill, honestly. I bet if we get rid of some of the gravel, we'll be good.
Yeah. I wish there was a more efficient way of getting stuff out that you want. Even when you use the ejector, it's really slow if you're dealing with large quantities. It tosses out like a few hundred at a time.
Bio says, laughing my ass off. The drills are shaking, so it's working.
What the fuck is that?
It's gone from janky to really janky.